here at the WHIR's 6th networking event in Hollywood, California, right in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater, as you can see behind me. So it's really exciting. We're really happy to be here. It's going to be an amazing event at the House of Blues. Yet again, they're always great events, so if you haven't been to one, you should definitely try to catch us at our next one. So since we're in Hollywood, it's like pretty obvious that we're going to see some celebrities, I'm imagining. So I'm going to see if I can hunt some down and maybe ask them some web hosting questions, because I think that it could be pretty entertaining. So hang on a sec. I think I see one just over there. Oh, is that Paris Hilton? Oh my God, it is. Hi.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Paris Hilton. I've never. You look different in real life. So to begin with, it's basically multiple choice. So pick A, B, or C.
Okay.
Co-location is A, a new hot dance comparable to the Macarena. B, the provision of space and bandwidth and power in a data center with where the customer is required to provide and manage the hardware. Or C, a rash. A, B, or C?
B.
Correct! All right, well that was pretty successful. Paris Hilton, amazing. Didn't think I'd see her while I was here, but she's quite lovely, quite lovely. Let's see who else we can find. One sec. Follow me. Oh my God. Here he is. It's John Wayne. Excuse me, John Wayne, hi.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Howdy, partner.
A data center is A, a facility used to house computer systems and associated components. B, a female prison. Or C, a character from Fraggle Rock. A, B, or C?
I'll go with A.
Correct! It is A! Would you like to know what you've won?
What about one?
You've won a steamy night with our cameraman, Matt Campagna!
Ice cream. Oh, you know what? I have a thing for chocolate. And a thing for chocolate inside of chocolate.
Okay, this is outrageous. How many celebrities? Check out Denzel Washington. Denzel, can I get your autograph?
Black cherry can be really good, but I have various tastes. Some of the toffees, the coffee ones, if they're made right, can be really good.
We're at the House of Blues at the WHIR's 6th networking event in Los Angeles, and I'm happy to be joined with Pervez Delwala from Net2Easy. Good to see you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chink. So how you doing?
Good.
Good, yeah, we just saw each other this afternoon, so
Yeah.
we don't have to pretend like we're strangers anymore.
We're not.
So welcome to the
You
House.
look really beautiful.
So do you.
Yeah. Beautiful?
You're just beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So anyway, welcome to, this is your first networking event with us.
Yes, it is.
And I think it's the first one you've sponsored.
Yes, it is.
And so how did
And not the last.
really cool.
Yes.
Well, it's pretty successful, as you can see. I mean, do you see a lot of familiar faces here? Or?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And a lot of faces I would like to rub into.
I'd rub into them. We'll have to get that on camera. Red's going to be rubbing his face all over these people. Well, that's cool. Well, that's the point, right? Like,
Yes.
I'm really glad that you started, helping to sponsor these, because it's beneficial for you as a businessman,
It is.
isn't it?
It is.
So since you've got, the spotlight here, do you want to tell us anything that's going on with your company? Cool.
Actually, we right after we met, we had a pretty significant tour. A potential customer coming in that data center that may want to take another 25 racks from us.
Wow, that's great news.
And we got an email to reserve 40 racks in that same data center from one of our existing customers. So yes, we are kicking ass since this afternoon.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, I
so-
guess maybe we and WHIR TV, we're your lucky charm.
Yes, well, you guys are. That's why we're going to be sponsoring the other event.
Yeah? I'm with Ari Benowitz from BandCon. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, my pleasure. What made you decide to be one of our sponsors?
Well, we've got a unique product, and the web hosting community is a key sector that we support, and we're in Los Angeles. I started in Los Angeles, now we're down in Orange County, so it's a good spot for us to be and
So what is your
participate.
product?
We build networks for people with a lot of content.
Okay.
So people who do web hosting have lots of content, typically in a single area, and the whole idea with peering and having your own network is getting that content to other cities, and we do that for people.
What is happening with your company that you want to share now that you've got the spotlight? Anything new and exciting?
Well, we're actually a big proponent of the fact that content owners should have their own networks, which is really a new idea. In the past, content owners were just buyers of transit services.
Okay.
So we're going to do a big release on two products. One's a colo partner program to get colo people connected to our network, and the second piece is we're going to do a big white paper study on expanding networks to co-location and web hosters to establish peering, and we're going to sponsor a huge 9-month network where we supply the whole thing to help them develop their own network, which is, I think, a pretty big undertaking we're about to do.
We've got a lot of our customers here. We have a lot of prospective customers, and we're just looking to gain market share and gain exposure in the marketplace.
So do you live in the area?
I live here in Los Angeles, yeah, downtown.
And what's your address? Just kidding. You don't have to tell me your address. So tell me then, is there anything new you want to share with us about Enzima that you want to put out there? Any exciting things happening?
Well, we can give you a little bit of a pre-announcement. We are rolling out a Sienna PBB-TE transport network across our entire backbone. We'll be the first network backbone provider in the U.S. to offer a PBB transport solution. That's going to be announced formally next week, actually.
Really? So, like, people have heard it here first? Can I say that?
Heard it here first.
We've been traveling around the States. We had one in Toronto. So they're pretty successful events, and I know you're new to the company and the industry, but you have a lot of experience in marketing and stuff like that. So tell me, how important do you think these events are for people in your line of work, in your industry?
I think it's really important. I think it's really important to get out there, to be in front of different customers, and then on top of that, just really foster relationship building, networking, and like meeting people from all sorts of different industries too at the same time. I think nothing ever beats face-to-face, right?
Yeah.
It's always nice to talk to a person, whether it's on the phone or in person.
Yeah.
It's great because we spend way too much time on Twitter
Yeah.
and in email. I completely agree with you. So
Yeah.
to be in front of somebody and just have that personal touch, personal conversation,
Absolutely.
getting to know people at a different level that you don't necessarily get through email.
The hosting industry is a big part of our client base.
Okay.
And it just made sense. And especially if you look at some of the products that we work with, primarily Urchin software. Urchin just released, or Google just released a new version of Urchin. We've got a new licensing plan for hosts. It's basically a per seat model, so it's a flat monthly rate. And really the idea here is that is for hosts to be able to make money off of offering Urchin to their clients. These events definitely attract a lot of people from the hosting world, so between existing customers and potential new ones, it's a great investment of time and money on my part.
I also like butter pecan, and sometimes ice cream with fruit in it, like if it's a good blueberry or something like that.